you were making fun of her because she is of a different skin color or she has a big nose or whatever, I'd let you know. I would not attack you physically, but I'd get in your face and say, hey, that's not how we act here at Dallas High School, home of the Dragons. We are a proud family of dragons. You don't treat people like that. I go, where'd that come from? But it's true. And so I turned out to be elected my senior year as Sergeant of Arms. Larry will take care. And telling the principal or my favorite teacher it was not squealing on them. Don't you love these stories? They do have to do with this. I'm hoping you could see that. So it's okay to have ambitions to seek honor and glory, but he's asking, well, isn't the only honor and glory that we have is you, God? Well, that's true. Now, you can take your own ambitions and honor and glory and things that you succeed at, but turn them back. Give God the thanks for them. Give God the praise that you're willing to do that. And I don't know about, I think you guys are way ahead of me. At least I feel that in my heart. You know, it took me another 20, 30 years. I mean, I'm in my 40s and 50s before I start really realizing, you know, I know things, but I don't truly, and I'm still suffering somewhat with that. I still haven't given it all. And I don't know for Larry if that's possible to give it all, but I think I'm doing it, and I'm doing more and more. And I'm headed in the right direction. Okay, thus it is by that sinner's own deeds that he or she himself is harmed. Humans pretend to long for the rest, but sure rest is only saved in the Lord. It is hard, I'm reading between the lines, it is hard for humans to understand the rest that you can get and receive from the Lord. Now, the next part here, he gives references to the seven deadly sins. He doesn't list them all, but we get joy, you know, in these seven deadly sins. How do we control them? You know, like anger and envy and coveting other things. Another coveted job I had was I always wanted a Corvette. My best friend, Larry Higashi, was much better off financially, and we weren't poor, but he got a Corvette before I did. But I did get my Corvette. Now, was that sinful? I did it later in adult when I was first married, and it was very affordable, and, you know, da-da. It wasn't given to me, but, you know, I earned it, so to speak. But I'll never forget that moment because Larry and I were really good friends. By the way, he was Japanese, which has nothing to do with anything. But, you know, we would taunt and help and pray for each other and be there for each other. And we could, hi, come on in, continually be there for each other, and we'd make fun of each other. I'd say, ha, 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 Larry. One Larry to another Larry. Yeah, I'm stopping after this. Okay, the last thing I want to read, and then we'll stop and move on. How dare you interrupt my class? Yeah, we're still going. At the end of this section, stage 4, just want to read this interesting point I have outlined. And if the thief itself was nothing, I was all the more wrenched in that I loved it so. Remember my hose story about the garden hoses? Yet by myself alone I would not have done it. That's true. I still recall how I felt, though. I could not have done it alone. See how the pack helps you, your peer groups can help you or hurt you. I loved it because of the companionship and my accomplishments from which I did with each other. Let's go. Let's do it again. We are ashamed not to be shameless. Let's go break into a store and smash some more windows. Leave you with that weird thought. All right, we're done for today. And the next time we see each other, we will continue on with these stages. There's no other assignment, so you're free for the weekend in this class. Thank you.